Hey you guys, this is Silex8675309, and this is Let's Play Metroid 2 Echoes 100% on Hypermode Part 5. Samus, get your hand off your gun. Anyway, so, last part we went and we defeated the Amoribs. That's what I used to call them, but then I learned how to speak English. The Amorbis. You know, you'd think after knowing this language your whole life you'd be able to pronounce everything correctly. Nope. Okay, well, so in this part, I said we'd be heading to the next area first, but I lied because I thought about it more, and I'm like, it would be easier just to collect everything inside the temple grounds first, right? You know, it only makes sense as we're there, we might as well just collect the stuff, and that was pretty sweet, you know, I turned around, shot the guy, and then turned right back. Okay. As you can tell, I'm a little bit, I don't know, excited today. Now, I might have mentioned this in the last part, if you're watching these videos in 480p, that means I am successfully abusing the internet at this hotel that I'm at. Now we are going on a little vacation kind of thing, but overall, if you notice that the video quality has went up, don't expect that very often, because, yeah, that's a huge file. But YouTube still manages to destroy the quality. Because I noticed, I looked at the video at part 3 after I uploaded it, and I'm like, wow, did that mess it up bad? Because I'm sitting there, if I were watching this on my computer screen right now, right, it would be perfect recorded quality. Because the recorded quality is pretty much in-game quality. Anyways, so we're going to head back to our ship, which shouldn't be far away. We can now open this door, so we're going to head right on through. To open another door. To scan another door. Kinda getting how this game works? Oh, okay. Now, I forgot to mention before, these plant things are kinda weird, they just do that. It's kinda like a more alien, you know, like, area. Well, I never noticed the particles floating in the air. Huh, that's kind of cool. Anyway, so now we're back to our ship, and there are tons of moths flying around. Now, there is one thing I do want to show you guys really quickly. And number one, your ship's fixing itself. But I want to know, does that mean anything? If anybody knows, please tell me, because I really, really want to know. But anyway, back to the game. I was watching the opening to Metroid Prime Trilogy. Well, you know, where it comes up before the menu. Scan this guy, he's important to remember where he is. But, I was just watching it where I was cycling through the games, and I'm like, you know, this is kind of interesting and all. Yeah, we're not supposed to go this way yet. But, yeah, so I was just watching through that, and I'm like, you know, for a 480p game, they did put a lot of detail into these. You know, I mean, it's a well-designed game. Anyway, so as I said in 2 parts before, we are going to be facing a new kind of Galactic Federation trooper. It's going to be a lot easier now. You could have came back earlier, but I decided to come back because now I have something that will give me the advantage. This is a one-time scan, by the way, and take out your light beam, because this guy can be pretty hard-ish. Not really. See, I mean, he just fires missiles. So as you can imagine what the expansion is, it has something to do with missiles. Yay, it's a missile expansion, woohoo, so excited. Yeah, it's just a missile expansion, so you get 5 more missiles. It all works, because then the door opens and we're all good. Come on. I don't know, these ammo are supposed to come right at you. But I think in this version they dumbed down the tracking on them, because you have to be like right next to them now. Before you just had to be in the general area. Okay. There we go. Well, now that's out of balance. And of course, no dark beam ammo. But let's keep on going. I still love this area so much, but I'm just gonna go run through it because I'm on a time limit of 30 minutes because my last couple videos have been passed, so I'm gonna try getting exactly 30. Aw, that would've been awesome if I killed both of them. Oh my gosh. Forgot about that. Yes, expect to see Dark Federation troopers all the way through these areas now. I totally forgot about that. But anyway, I said come back here later because we have this area now, and on here, we're just gonna blow that up. Okay, well, now the camera here is really bad. I have to say, whenever you go in the morph ball in these small corridors, it's really, really, really bad. Because as you can tell there, sometimes I could get in here instantly, but then sometimes the camera moves just right to where my analog stick comes pointless. Okay. Ouch. Why'd you hit me? Anyway, so let's head out. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get shot because it's... See, if that door opened, it would have been perfect for the reloading time, but no, it had to go and freeze up on me. Ah. Anyway, I am playing a new game. Well, it's new to me, probably not new to you guys. Castlevania Lament of Innocence. I'd say it's actually a really fun game, and I'm probably going to LP it at some point because I love playing it. I mean, it's... I'm not a big fan of the 3D Castlevanias. I'm more of a Circle of the Moon kind of guy. But overall, it is a fun game, and I have to say, I kind of like it better than the N64 ones because I've played those. Yeah, let's just say 3D doesn't work for that. No, not at all. But anyway, we're just gonna head right on through here, and you're gonna notice some of those. Actually, I forgot to mention that before I activated the last one. But these right here, they can be activated by the reverse polarity. Purple means dark, so dark's opposite is light. I think they're all darks, so just shoot them with the light beam once. Then we have our dark portal here. This is going to take us to Dark Aether, so we can pick up another missile expansion. And then we have one more missile expansion in Light Aether to pick up. Okay, so another one of those doors that we saw in Aegon Waste, and right here you have Inclaws. I didn't need to scan it, but if we were in Varia's suit, we'd be getting tons of damage right now because these things spew gases that erode the metals. So we probably are lucky, but Ing don't like their missile expansions being stolen because, yeah. By the way, if you look, there's only 2 left. See, when I take something from there, the beam of light disappears, and then you know how the beam of light travels in Light Aether. So, overall, they're weakened by 1 area. Now we gotta go back. This cutscene gets kind of old after a while, after about the 80th time of watching it. Yeah, you're probably gonna go back and forth 80 times by the end of the game. Okay, shoot. Okay, that worked out too nicely for timing. What's up with that? Anyway, we gotta go up here. Up here. I mean, now this is a pretty obvious one, by the way. I mean, it's not that hard. It's like you can actually see it from the bottom. Like, you just come around here and there's another missile expansion right there. It doesn't exit out over here, though, because you have to go all the way back. Which we don't really need to, so we can just jump down here. Now, we can go that way, but you won't get any far. Let's just say that much. So let's keep on heading up. We're going to go back up, and we're going to see U-Mos. And we're going to go chat with him for a little bit. And then we're going to head to the next area, because we're going to be able to scan the door. Okay. Now, things aren't going to be very different from when we last stopped here. Just gotta kill all these guys. Now there is an expansion in this room. You just gotta come in here. Now, we couldn't have gotten this before because we didn't have the bombs or the jump. You can come back and get it after you get the morph ball bombs, but, you know, as you're coming back here anyway, you might as well just pick it up on your way back. I mean, it doesn't make any sense making an extra trip unless you absolutely need that missile. Okay. For any of you guys, whenever I go on the morph ball and go through a puzzle, I kind of get lost a little bit, so sometimes I head that way. You can know to continue going this way because you see the lock mechanism. It's just a little thing. In any temple, if you see that, you know it's going to be, that's the way you need to go. Okay, well, we're going to scan that. It's the path here. Pathway to Torvus. Beyond the pathway, Torvus sector lies. Yes, we're going to go that way later. But first we got to come here because right now U-Mos is actually blocking us in. All the doors are going to be locked, so... Not like a normal lock, but a different sort of lock. It's like a... They use their mind's power to put a block in front of the door so you can't go past. It's kind of weird. But anyways, let's go talk to U-Mos. Well, that was definitely a lot shorter than the first time visit, but basically, Torvus is a bog. It used to be a nice, calm, serene forest, which had, when the meteor struck, all of the oceans plumed right into it. Actually, if you saw that, I was moving my other hand too, so, you know, it kind of went in from both sides, but you can't see the nunchuck, so, yeah, that's basically what I was trying to portray there. But, pretty much, we are on the right track, and we have a new enemy. Now you're really going to see the enemies become repetitive. If you look right here, these things are in Metroid Prime. They're bamboos. These things, though, are called Harmony-class drones. I don't know where they got the name. It's just what they came up with. Anyway, this one is going to come down actually not in a place we've been in yet. It's actually really, really close to your ship, but you can't get there yet. Because it's blocked by another one expansion that we don't have yet, but we are going to be getting soon, maybe even in this part if we're lucky. So, we're just going to continue on. We have a door. These are always blocked door. Okay, Samus, you really gotta stop grabbing your gun. That's getting annoying. Alright, now that's one thing that I could live without. It's when the door's going down, it will actually stop your missiles, even if it's already past that point. That's something I think they could have done better, but, you know, it's not, you know, so needed in the game. Oh, sandbats. See, whenever you see sandbats, just fire, because you may actually get some pickups from them. It's always a nifty little thing to have there. We have, now, to get places, there's always going to be these long areas of the temple grounds. The long areas of the temple grounds are more of just like, it's almost like a gateway to that area. Shoot. Forgot. War wasps. Now, if you're lucky, you could actually shoot in between both of them and take out both. See, that's the kind of door that's separating our ship in that. It's a green super missile door. So let's head to Dark Aether, because that's our only option, I guess, so... Yep. But I always find that funny, because no matter what suit Samus changed to, when she breaks up, it's always the various suit colors. Ah, come on. Okay, well, let's just continue heading onwards. Now, if you notice the light portal up there, we're eventually going to have to get there. In this area, we're going to be picking up a new enemy. If you guys remember the Ions. This is Metroid Prime 2 Echo's spin-off of Ions. They're called Sentry Eyes. I think. Don't count on that 100%. It's probably not. It's just what I would call them, I guess. I don't know. You know, it's just a drone that keeps an eye on camps for the Luminoth. Okay, now I gotta remember how I did this. I came up this one, I think. Let me see. So I bomb this one, this will go down. Bomb this one, this will go down. Bomb this one, this will go down. Bomb this one will go down. So that one's the last one I want to do, right? Let me see here. Yeah, I used to be able to do this by memory, but the problem is it's been so long since I've actually played this one. Yeah, that should work. I think I actually could have done it in the reverse order too, you know, just blow up the one on this side, and then blow up the, you know, then do it that way, going around. No, I couldn't have. Yeah, I could not have. It's been a while, so you gotta give me a little bit of leeway there. Okay. I love how I can't go out this way. Now, if you need to recover some health, you could just stand right in here. Or, yeah, on this side. So, you know, you could just stand... Oh, you have like one toe inside that area, so it's kind of a cheap maneuver. But let's use the transfer crane to take us somewhere else. Get ready to fire as fast as you ever had, because night barbs are coming at you and they're not going to stop. Now, pretty much whatever health you lose, you're going to gain back and stuff by, you know, drops. So just, as I said, fire as fast as you can, and then hold your charge beam afterward. See, it's actually healing us. It's not even that bad. Okay. We have full health, and now this thing's going to stop. Yeah, you can't just sit there and get health, so... Gotta switch really quickly, light beam, and we're good. Now we're gonna go back to Light Aether. But this time, we're gonna notice something kind of different. That's always a good sign, isn't it? Okay, well, let's see, there's that door there, so we're just gonna jump down right here. Dark beam, anybody? Frozen and... That was kind of weird. Okay, well, I sniped that guy in midair with the dark beam. He slid down and then magically turned into a dark trooper. That could have not have made any less sense. But, no, well, you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, there's a space-powered grenader. I thought he was going to need a little assist there in blowing up, but I guess not. Okay, we moved this one so we could jump up there, then this one here gives us access to this door, which we can't do anything yet. But we're just going to jump up here now. Now later there'll be two War Wasp nests, one right there, one right there. It's a really mean thing to do. But as you notice, whenever you go in water, you're hindered. If you remember in Metroid Prime, that was the same case. Until we got the gravity suit. Now you can also go down this right here. This is an easy way to get back to the very beginning of that whole thing. All you need to do is just shoot that door. I'm just going to shoot it now so we don't have to do it later. And then there's also a lure right there. Now I'm going to head back because I really don't want to redo that whole thing again. As you can see, it's all uphill. So the morph ball is kind of slower. Now, supposedly there's a glitch over here where if you shoot the dark beam while jumping straight down, apparently there's a dark portal down there and you'll just continue falling. It's I don't know, I never tried it. I was never able to actually do it, so you know, I wouldn't completely trust that. Yeah, it's just something interesting that I found when looking up glitches and stuff. Okay. Well, you've finally entered your first steps in the Torvus Bog. There's an air purification system that's about to die. Stop. Go very slowly because they're shriek bats. There we go. Now these little things are kind of nice because you shoot them and they may or may not give you stuff. And he's not going to give me anything. Great. So let's continue onwards, and now, welcome to Torvus Bog. Okay, now remember where that guy is because don't forget he's a blue one. Now these right here are the item carriers. Only these things release a toxic cloud when you destroy them. Be careful and not get caught in that. Now these enemies, which shredders, they will explode when they get too close to you. That's why you shoot them and make them explode before they get too close to you. Now if one explodes, likely the other ones are also going to explode, because that's just how they work. Now, even though there's bubbles, here bubbles. These things, I totally missed out on that. Hidlings, okay? Their teeth are so sharp that they can actually penetrate Samus's suit. So do not get hit by them. Okay, even the dark beam travels extremely slow underwater. It's insane on how slow everything goes. Alright, now this jump can be a really doozy underwater. Just, you have to stand like right next to it in order to make it. Don't try jumping from far away. Oh, I know what these things are, but I don't know what they're called. I hate them though. Okay, what were they called? Shriekers, yeah. Shriekers, they turn invisible, and then they shoot. I can't remember if it's dark energy or what they shot at you. Okay, gotta make it through. Just you don't even have to kill them. I'd suggest more just running away for now. They'll be a lot easier to kill later. Now this room actually has something interesting. I'll show you guys later when we actually get the right expansion. Okay, but now we have this whole area is open to us now. So now we're just going to run across here. We have more shredders. Shredders disappear after a while, so scan them. Okay. Who's the leader? That guy? Told you. When one explodes, usually they all do. In Dark Aether, there's something special there. But we can't get to it yet, so. That was one of the last ones I discovered too, actually. But now, we have a new enemy, the Grunchler. Yeah, Grunchler. These things are pretty much the sheet goths of this game. They're sturdy, they're annoying, and they shoot electricity at you, which is new. Well, referring to sheet goths, I mean, these enemies aren't that old. But see, if you're lucky, you could get them both frozen like that. So you could get damage on both. It's kind of a nice way of doing it. Now, you keep on shooting them until your lock-on doesn't work. When your lock-on stops working, that means they're dead. These things are kind of weird looking. They basically, if they excrete a poison. Pretty much there's nothing in this room of any importance down here. All of it's up here. Including this bomb slot, which is not usable in light aether. Something? Anything? Yes, health. Anything? Now sometimes these things will glitch out and just vanish magically. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. Now, Dark Aether Torvus is dangerous. This is the only time that I'm going to say that a dark area is dangerous. Because this one is really different. This one has poisonous water everywhere. If you fall off this bridge, you're going to lose a lot of health. Not to mention, because your movement's also hindered, it's harder to escape from it. And there we go, the bridge moved, and so it moved on normal aether. Now, we could go down there. By the way, you probably want to scan that right there. Because I think those disappear after a while, kind of like they did in the, in Metroid Prime 1. By the way, if you want to look at these, they're kind of neat. Right here. Essentially, that is used by U-Mos to keep an eye on the activity. That's how he knows where everything is. It's kind of a neat thing. You'll find them in light aether too, only they're red. These are like a bluish purple because they need to withstand the dark aether's atmosphere. Oh great, now we're running into new dark commandos. Dark commandos are annoying, especially when you don't have the right equipment. Shoot them with a dark beam, then you gotta fire a missile just right, so it'll kill them. You just gotta wait for them to appear. By the way, these guys possess the power of the new Ing that we don't know yet. Because, yes, there is more than just Ing. These are the annoying Ing. And they're the ones that are allowed to possess the commandos. Okay, now I love how you could just look up and have the rain, splots on your visor. I think that's really cool. Now, I don't know why they didn't make this center, but I don't know. It just kind of bugs me. I'm like, they could have put it right in the middle of the bridge, but no. Okay, well, now we have this right here, and we're going to be introduced into a new enemy. These things are annoying. Do not get caught by them, otherwise they will do this. Which, sadly, you guys could not see that. But they basically grabbed me and then just started flinging me around trying to eat me. Yeah, just don't do that. Just don't get stuck by them. Just keep on moving. Because by the time they come out and are ready to strike, you'll already be up here. The camera angle. Wow, why is it messing up so much today? We can't get over there yet, but if you know what that is, yeah. We'll eventually get there. Okay, now we're going to scan this right here. Now, we're into the same room that we went through to get to that room where I said something interesting happens. Yeah, it took us that long to get there. So we're just going to jump down. Now, normally we would head that way, but we're actually running out of time. So, oh, great. I'm going to head backwards, even though I really don't want to do that. Come on. Roll, Samus, roll. Roll. And then we're going to start off our next... What? They could go under... Okay, I did not know they could actually go underwater. Okay, that's messed up. So we fell on... Okay, that's weird. But...
Here we go. Safe station, nice and safe. Maybe. I'm gonna have some fun next part. Anyway, in the next part, we're gonna meet up with the Guardian Luminoth for the Torvus Temple. We're gonna probably collect a couple more expansions just to make it a little more interesting. This expansion was mostly just getting some basics, you know, like missile expansions and stuff, and getting the basic feel of Torvus Bog. So, until next time, this is Alex867539. See you guys later.